Previously on CyberMyth Monday.
Number 1. The more megapixels your camera has, the better the quality. Digital cameras employ an array of hundreds of thousands or even millions of microscopic light sensors called pixels. Next up, at number 2, Apple computers are immune to viruses. Apple computers are potentially just as vulnerable to viruses and other malware as a PC. And for our third and most controversial one, Facebook uses your phone's microphone to listen in on private conversations.
Hello and welcome back to our series. A major goal of education is debunking miseducation. So in this series, we'll be debunking 3 tech myths every Monday right here on this channel. If you're new here, then consider subscribing to this channel and wave at us in the comments. Without further delay, let's dive into today's video. At our number 1 spot, don't recharge batteries until they're almost dead. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yes, it's 2020, and yes, there's still many people that do this. And if you know one of them, you might want to send them this video. This is so popular that Apple points out on its website that you can charge your device whenever you want without worrying about the battery. Once upon a time, it was true that batteries lose their ability to retain an electrical charge if they are recharged before they are drained down to zero. This of course applied to nickel-cadmium batteries, but it doesn't apply to today's lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries, which are in most devices today, do not have the memory effect like the older nickel-cadmium batteries. In fact, lithium-ion batteries last longest when kept between 40% to 80% charge. Also, if you let your lithium-ion batteries discharge completely for too long, they can become permanently damaged. But be sure to check the manual of your specific device. Our second myth for today, password-protected networks are safe from hackers. Despite the illusion of security, password-protected Wi-Fi networks are still dangerous. Just about anybody can get their hands on that password and attempt to access your valuable files and information. If you use a hardwired office network, just assume that anyone on the network can potentially see anything on your computer. This is even truer for Wi-Fi networks. Wi-Fi has become so ubiquitous that people routinely access the web and their email in airports, hotels, restaurants, and even planes and trains, all of which can be penetrated by a dedicated hacker. You can improve your protection by encrypting what's on your computer with very strong passwords with upper and lower case letters, a variety of symbols, none of which should resemble a word. But the only true way to protect your bank account and your social security numbers is to never enter them online in the first place. Also, keep in mind that some hackers can block access to your computer. That's a good reason to keep a backup copy of everything on a removable drive kept tucked away in a separate location. Alternatively, VPNs can help. A VPN is a private network that encrypts and transmits data while it travels from one place to another place on the internet. Just to be clear, avoid accessing important information on any public Wi-Fi, password or not. You've made it to our third and final myth. Using a cell phone at the pump will blow up the gas station. You must have seen several signs at the petrol pump which says, "Using the phone in this area is prohibited." Despite all these warning signs on the gas pumps, a huge percentage of people still manage to ignore them. To this date, there have been no verified reports of cell phones igniting gasoline vapor when a car is being refueled. Instead, you should be thinking about the static sparks created when drivers rub themselves against the cars. Just think of the many people who have filled their tanks while talking on the cell phone without causing a fire. As for dangers at the gas pump, never smoke while refueling, and don't slide into your car seat while the gas is flowing to avoid static electricity sparks that might cause a fire. This still remains a highly debatable topic, so let us know your take on this one down in the comments. That's all the myths for today, guys. Make sure you tune in right here next Monday for more CyberMyth Monday. If you've missed last week's episode, you can go ahead and check that out. Like, comment, and share this video if you really enjoyed it. Consider subscribing to this channel for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.